Hey guys, I'm just coming to you today with some more springtime crafts. I just want to let you know a little bit about our channel and sort of why we started it. Willem and I kind of started as a bit of a family project. And, you know, one day, of course, it'd be great if we could actually make a little bit of money, do some fun stuff from the channel. And in order to do that, as YouTube has changed their policies, we need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So if you look over the subscriber bar, you see that there's only about 29, I think, today. And so I'm just coming to ask you guys, if you like the content that we're providing, please hit the subscribe button. You know, you can hit the bell to know when we have a new video. I've had a little bit of a break because I've been working on our website, but we have lots of videos coming up because I have probably enough footage for about 10 videos. And we're doing a lot of renovation stuff. And we're got a contractor coming, hopefully starting this week or next week. And he will be helping us move things along a little faster. It's been challenging to do it while living in the space. And as most of you know, I have a full-time job. So this doing YouTube videos and other stuff is sort of my fun hobby stuff to do with the family. And of course, I love making craft projects. So if you like what you see, please hit the subscribe and hit the bell if you want to get notified of new videos that are coming out. And one day maybe we can do some really extra fun stuff with the proceeds from the channel. Thank you so much. So today I'm going to be making some wreaths. I purchased these 9.8-inch floral foam rings from the Dollar Tree. So I also have these little bouquets of flowers that I got from the Dollarama, and I just popped the flowers off their stems so that I could have these flowers to glue onto the form. And then I picked up some reindeer moss, and I got that at the Dollar Tree. I got 2 packages of that. I got one open. And I did notice that these flowers have little stems that I could probably just poke into the styrofoam, so I thought I'd try that out first, just because I want to be able to kind of position them, and then maybe I'll hot glue after I got, you know, it laid out the way I like. So I'll start by pushing them down. So there are 5. It would have been easier if they were even, but probably like this. Probably like this. So 1 and 2. And then in the middle of this. It is a little stiff to push down into, but it does work. So I'm thinking this one needs to move up a little bit. And this one needs to move up. There. And that looks to be about center to me. So I'm going to hot glue them all in place so they don't come undone. And then we're going to fill in the gaps with the moss. And I also have some little Easter eggs that I might add onto this. So not just a spring wreath, but an Easter wreath. It's actually quite easy. I just fill the little hole with hot glue and then push the flower back down. And there we go. Now I've actually never used reindeer moss. I've only ever really used Spanish moss. But I can tell it's a real moss. It's actually damp feeling. And I know people just put it in clumps on their project, so I think it might be just as easy if I dump it out. Or at least some of it out. So I can spread some glue nicely on the ring form and then just put clumps of it down. Put a generous amount of glue down. We can shake out anything that didn't actually stick. Or didn't stick well. So that's how it's looking so far. So here's my wreath so far. I put as much of the moss around the edge as I could. It's still, some of it's still shaking off, so I gotta say it's probably the messiest project I've ever done. So I've had a bunch of this jute, so I've just cut a little piece off to make a hanger. So I'm going to flip it over. First, I guess I'll look at what I would call the best to be the top. I'm leaning towards having this one at the top. Okay, take my jute, and you probably, if you had a U-shaped staple, just push it through the foam. That would work too. Just hold it there. Try not to burn any fingers there. Okay. My flowers are a bit dirty from sitting in the reindeer moss. I imagine putting this away at the end of the season is going to be interesting because they'll have to be in individual bags. Otherwise this stuff will be all over whatever tote you're storing these in. Even now I feel like there's stuff that's a bit loose still. But if you see something loose, I just say put some more glue in there and push down. Okay, so now I have all these Easter eggs I picked up at the Dollarama. I think I'm supposed to have 10 here, but I'm sure my daughter has misplaced some. 2 yellow, 2 blue, and a purple and a green, so I think we're short a couple there. I also thought if I needed to, I'd use these little white flowers I had for some filler, but I don't think I will. And so I think it'll be fine, we'll see. Okay, so I thought I'd get some burlap to make a bow, so I just wrapped it around itself twice, and I got a piece of wire here, and I'm just going to wrap that around. Okay, so I got the hook is at the top, so the bow will go down here. I'll just twist it around the form. And just fold back the leftover wire. You can actually take it and twist it, the end of it, into the foam, so you don't stab yourself with it later on. And now, where it is pinched, I can put something else here. I thought maybe that's where I could use my eggs. Maybe 2 little eggs on there. Tie the ends of the eggs together maybe. So that's what I have so far. Still feels like it needs a little more spring color. Let's see what else I can find to add a little bit more to it later on when I go to hang it up. And now I'm going to make a second one. So I made the little sign in the middle of the wreath with my Cricut. I wanted to put some pop of color on the wreath. I'm not sure I'm in love with the yellow, but it definitely adds a pop of color. So there's that one with the bunny rabbit. And this one with the chick. Well, there we go, all done.